This is music, and this is the mystery package originating from a dark, damp, and geeky garage. That is right. This package here arrived the other day. It was sent to me by none other than the man, the myth, the legend, the master of the graybeard loon, Mister Garage Geek. So yeah, he sent me this package here, and I'm very excited to see what's in it. He did do a video some time ago showing some things that he had bought for some members of the vinyl community. So I bet some of that is in here, but let us have a look as I whip out my knife here and carve my way into the package without cutting any extremities off. So go and check out the Garage Geek channel if you don't know it. It's part of the vinyl community, but it's also a channel that covers a lot of like comic books and literature. He does live streams where he discusses everything from movies to literary works and stuff. So it's a very informative, in many ways, channel. So go and check it out. I really enjoy his videos, and you know, he's, as you can see from this package here, very nice and generous guy as well. So that's of course a plus. So I have almost carved my way into the package. So I just need to cut through some more Scotch tape here. And as some of you know, I am a fan of packages that have a lot of Scotch tape on them. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. It's opened. There's a whole bunch of stuff in it. So let's see. We got some protective stuff here. We have 2 envelopes in it. So let us, or padded mailers. So let's look at the loose items first. A bunch of cassette tapes. There's this one here. What is that? Glenn Miller, A Parade of Hits. It's a Pickwick cassette. It also says Camden on it. So that's very interesting. I assume the cassette shell itself looks really cool. Just this classy white shell with blueprint on it. That's great. I assume it's a crooner. Last time he did send me a tape also by a crooner, and I actually quite like that. So that was pretty cool. We have more from the Pickwick stuff. This is Benny Goodman and his orchestra. You have, you know, Ella Fitzgerald sings on here. I think there's a list of guest stars, so that's pretty big. Martha Tilton, Helen Ward, James Rushing, Johnny Mercer. So that's very cool. Looks like it's probably some kind of swing music or something. So I can imagine this is going to be some music that's, again, just nice to listen to, like almost like ambient music. Same type of really tasty looking white shell here. So that is awesome. Got more. This is Barbra Streisand, her greatest hits, volume 2. So you got the love theme from A Star Is Born, another love theme from Eyes of Laura Mars, My Heart Belongs to Me, Songbird, You Don't Bring Me Flowers. That's with Neil Diamond. The Way We Were, that's a big song. Sweet Inspiration, Where You Lead, All the Love Is Fair, Superman, Stony End. That's very cool. Kind of a Tasty Grey cassette tape there. That is nice. Barbra Streisand. I think it was Barbra Streisand, right? That was Rob Halford, one of his favorite singers. So that's cool. And this is Memories. Also Barbra Streisand. So it has some musical songs. It has Memories. Memory, it says here, from Cats. No More Tears. I'm just going to mention some of them. That's with Donna Summer. You Don't Bring Me Flowers is on here too. Evergreen, so that's from A Star Is Born as well. So she had some big hits from musicals. The cassette shell itself looks cool, kind of, again, the kind of Tasty Grey shell. I like how cassette tapes looked back in the 70s and the 80s. There's a lot of nostalgia there. And here we have Surfin' USA. So some surf rock, that's cool. I mean, there's some Beach Boys on here, but Pipeline is on here. That's a very cool song. I actually like that song quite a lot. Surfing Bird, that's excellent. I'm stoked to have that one on some kind of physical media now. That's great. Wipeout is on here too. So some surf rock classics on this. This is like a chrome tape, so we're going through all the classic cassette tape shell types from the 80s and 70s. There you go. That's cool. That's awesome, especially Surfing Bird. I'm gonna have a lot of fun listening to that. We have some mariachi here. Fun memory from the mariachi channel that he issued to me. This is Vicente Fernandez, and it's called Palabra del Rey, which I think was it Words of the King or something like that. So that's cool. An authentic cassette tape. This one is like white tape with a print label on it. An authentic cassette tape with a mariachi on it. I'm actually not sure how many people in this country own, probably some people, but I don't think a whole lot of people in this country own any cassette tape with mariachi on it. So there you go. That is cool. And this is also awesome because I'm a big fan of this genre of literature. He threw in some choose your own adventure stories or solitaire adventure stories. This is Space and Beyond. Choose from 44 endings. You got a spaceship and a dinosaur on it. That's gonna be cool. On the back you have something that looks almost like a tree of categories. That's interesting. So that's awesome. Thanks. I really appreciate this too. Journey Under the Sea. Also a choose your own adventure. This one has 42 endings. Also this, oh yeah, of course, this that's not a tree of categories. It's the plot tree, because you make choices, right? And the narrative branches out. That's cool. Excellent. And the last book is this one here, The Abominable Snowman. This one has 28 endings. This is the 40th anniversary edition. I think I might have read a Danish translation of this when I was a kid. So this is really cool. Awesome books there. I'm a big fan of solitaire adventures, choose your own adventure style narratives, second person narratives. Excellent. Now, there were these padded mailers in here too. So let's see what's in those. Oh, this wasn't as awkward as you would have expected. Oh, cool. Star Wars. I think they're just like a normal card deck, but that's very cool. Yes. Kylo Ren. The Joker? Yeah, since there's no card called the whining little baby, then I guess Kylo Ren is the Joker. That's cool. It looks really cool. It does have almost like a what's it called, art noir kind of feel to it. It's embossed and everything. Now I am the master, it says. The power of the dark side. There you go. Cool. That looks really nice. So let's see what else. There's another thing in here. So let's see. Oh, oops, some CDs. Some this. So there's a personal note on it. Excellent. So this is Winterriket, and it's called Grau-Weiß or Grau-Weiß. German dark, yeah, so it's Grau-Weiß. German dark, cold and melancholic, melancholic, ambient soundscapes. So maybe atmospheric black metal, maybe not even black metal as such, but it looks very black metal-y. So that's very, very cool. What else do we have here? This one here, Fornicus, Hymns of Dominion, Nihilistic Barbaric Black War Metal from the USA, and then there's a massive hype sticker on it. Cool. So I'm getting to add some black metal to my collection now. What does it say here? Does it say Disastrous Bastards? I think that's what it says. Looks like some kind of lo-fi underground black metal. Very, I don't know. There's a song called Beer and Blood. So maybe it's comedy black metal. There's a song called Cocaine Sharks with a Z at the end. So I'm thinking maybe it's comedy black metal, maybe it's filthy speed metal. It's going to be very interesting. Excellent. And here we have Fallen Angel Dissolution, Transcend with the Dead and Rotten. And then it says Raw Old School Death Metal from LA. Very cool. Very cool artwork too. So probably the style of death metal that Mark G with a C would call nasty, dirty, filthy, horrible death metal. Cool. And here we have looks like it's a split, two-way split. Poisonous from Brazil, Demonic from the United States. A death metal split limited to 300 copies. It's called Death Apparitions of the Damned Souls. So some black metal and some death metal from Mister Garage Geek. But wait, there's more. There's another padded mailer here. So let us dig into that one. I think some of these things were some of the stuff he showed in that video. But I don't remember him showing this one here. I think it might be it might actually be some more mariachi. It's called Amor. It's by A.D. Gourmet and the Trio Los Panchos. So I think it might be some more kind of poppy mariachi. It could also just be some pop music. It says great love songs in Spanish, so I think maybe it's just like Spanish language pop music from the 60s. That's going to be interesting. On a white shell here, so that's cool. But there's a kind of like a mystery stamp code on here. That's gonna be cool. Like, you know, I'm always interested to check out new music, despite what the genre is. So that's really cool. Here we have Another personal note here. Thanks. So let's see, what does this say? This is Battle Dagorath, Abyss Horizons. The name rings a bell. The sixth seal of majestic astral black metal, a crushing soundscape of caustic yet solemn realms. And I think, I don't know, maybe this is just like homemade hype stickers from the, maybe made by the record store, or maybe it's from the label, but I kind of like this. It's almost like an obi in a way. So that's really cool. So it looks like we got everything from musical music to crooner music to mariachi to Spanish language love songs to black metal and death metal. It's a true musical journey. There are 2 tapes in here too. There is death metal from LA. So yeah, some local bands from his part of, or his neck of the woods. It's Incinerate Him, Disembodied. This rings a bell too. So I think it was in the video that he made where he showed some of these things. Cool. And up last, this looks like some black metal, Man of Sin. I think it's a local LA black metal band too. So yeah, this was a true musical journey. Lots of stuff, and some Star Wars, a card deck, and some first-person adventures, and the surf rock tape with the Surfing Bird song. So that's great. Awesome. Thanks to Garage Geek for this actually pretty overwhelming VCLT. I have a lot of listening ahead of me, a lot of new music that I wouldn't normally gravitate towards, and that's always interesting with these VCLTs. You get a chance to listen to something you wouldn't normally even think of picking up yourself. So go and check out Garage Geek's channel. Yes, he covers a lot of music, vinyl, cassette tapes. I think he's even a bit of an 8-track fan too, but also literature, comic books, movies, just geek culture in general. Again, thanks to Garage Geek for sending me this VCLT. Lots of cool stuff, and thanks for watching.